What's up, Rams fans? I'm Trent here at Ramstock coming at you live. I see one person's already here. I am feeling good. I just wish Rams players weren't injured. I wish Jamal Adams wasn't dirty, but I will take Rams advancing to the second round of the playoffs. What's up, Eric? What's up, Preston? Let's go, Rams. It's 2:30 in the morning for me, but I'm flying. This is the natural high. What's up, Isaac? What's up, Ray? PPV Fire God, Big Sauce Lizard Man, Ruiz the Rams, Mad Steez, Ernesto. What is up, everyone? Miguel, LJWCLX, Samuel, Speak My Opinion on Topics. Hi. Biozio, Greg C, Rams House, the Lurch Nest Monster, King Easy, the Set, SDA Tuba, Borealis, Artur, Frost. I mean, everyone is here. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Let's send this algorithm out into space and get this live stream flowing. But I know everyone's feeling good. I mean, I come away from this game, I'm stoked. But on the other hand, seeing Cooper Kupp at the end go out, that was, I mean, AD on the sidelines made me feel better that he was back out there. But, I mean, this game was a roller coaster. Okay, I mean, from Wolford, going out on the first drive. Here comes Goff with the finger. He's looking really shaky at first. I'm not feeling good about this, and I think everyone was able to settle down when Darius Williams had the pick of the year. I mean, that's the first interception of a screen pass this season. Who does that? Who does that? Darius Williams does that because he has Russell Wilson's number, and the defense was outstanding. I mean, there's just so much. I'm still trying to process everything, but yeah, I don't see Donal missing in the game. We own Russell Wilson. We own Russell Wilson. I mean, Jared Goff threw for 155 yards. So, okay, guys, what do I always say? What do I always say is the key to the game? I want to see it in the comments. What do I always say is the key to the game? The O-line and no turnovers. No turnovers. You know, it's amazing what happens. What's up, Little Luke Productions? It's so amazing what happens when you don't turn the ball over. And for as shaky, there you go, everyone. Balance. No turnovers. Balance. No turnovers. And what happened today? The running game. We ran the ball. We didn't turn the ball over. We didn't kill ourselves like that. So it's Whitworth is back. Goff came in, he played a clean game. It's crazy, though, how many times Goff gets a ball batted down. It's like he's a tall dude, but those lines are there. Morgan Fox with the 80s swim move. That's right, Shindanu. Whoosh. Whoosh. I mean, it was just, gosh, seeing Wolford taken to the hospital. I mean, that's just a bad break right there. So, nothing feels better than beating Seattle. And you know what? I don't want to harp on this too much, but man, it's so nice to finally have a villain, like a real villain. And Jamal Adams is that villain for us. I mean, that hit he put on Wolford, I mean, it's one thing, Wolford's injured. I get that. But like, how many times do the Seahawks have to hit Rams players in the helmet, in the neck area? And a lot of people I saw on Twitter were like, well, he didn't slide, so, he's fair game. But he's a defenseless player who got hit in the helmet. You can't just hit someone in the head. That's still not a legal play, especially a quarterback going down. So Jamal Adams, not a fan. He put Darrell Henderson on the IR. Then he knocked Wolford out, sent him to the hospital. All-in adventures. He was injured with the thumb, and he didn't turn the ball over once. And beating Seattle feels amazing. It feels amazing. Like, honestly, our defense just shut them down. Shut them down. Like, that play to DK Metcalf was like just a Russell Wilson magic scramble play. I'm looking at the stats right now because Normally on the game recaps, I have, everything's mapped out and planned out, and I've got the notes. But right now, I'm just looking at things a lot for the first time. So we had more first downs. We had more passing first downs. We had more rushing first downs. The third down efficiency, though, was terrible for both teams. 3 for 15 for the Rams, 2 for 14 for the Seahawks. Fourth down efficiency, we were 0 for 2. They were 1 for 2. We had 71 total plays. We had 14 more total plays. Total yards, we had more total yards. Total drives, 15 to 14. Passing 169. I mean, Goff, aside from the 2 touchdown passes that Russell Wilson had, Goff outplayed him. It's crazy to think that Goff outplayed him, but I think that's more of a product of how good our defense is. Our defense is just no joke. And when you're watching the defense, what really makes it great is that the Rams rush 4 guys right on the reg. And when you rush 4 guys, that means everyone else is back in coverage. And when you have essentially 7 guys in coverage, Russell Wilson is just scanning. He's got nothing, and it's not just that we have 7 guys in coverage, but we have 7 really good players in coverage. I mean, Reeder and Kenny Young, not the greatest, but Russell Wilson, 11 for 27. Goff was 9 for 19, 155 yards, 93 rating compared to Russell Wilson's 72 rating. Leonard Floyd had a day. Leonard Floyd was amazing in this game. Leonard Floyd, I love that guy. He's awesome. Greg Gaines played well. Sean was in there mixing it up. Jalen Ramsey had a great game. He had that touchdown. DK had that touchdown on him, but I loved it when he tackled DK in bounds to keep the clock going at the end of the first half. It was a full team effort, and I really love what the defense brought today. And I knew they would do it. It's what Aaron Donal said. He said, that's who we want, or that's what we want. That's exactly what we want. And they did it. I was not worried about the Rams defense. And the fact that they had another pick six, and that's Darius Williams with his 3rd interception on Russell Wilson. But the fact that we scored 2 offensive touchdowns cannot be understated. The fact that we got into the red zone and actually converted. Let's see, red zone conversions here. I'm going to tell you we were 2 for 4, and I'll take it. I will take 2 for 4 in the red zone. And Akers, guys, let's give some props to Akers. Did I see a Nick Scott message in there? So Cam Akers was a man today. And so coming into this game, obviously turnovers, I said, is a huge key. The balance is a huge key, but this game would be won or lost with the offensive line. Are we going to get push? Are we going to assert ourselves? Are we going to be the dominant team in the trenches? And having Andrew Whitworth back was a major difference. David Edwards goes out. Bobby Evans comes in, doesn't miss a beat. They were opening up lanes. Cam Akers was making really good moves and cuts and running hard. And Cam Akers. Let's look at the Cam Akers stats here, shall we? 28 for 131 for a 4.7 average, which is great. A touchdown on the ground. He had a 20-yarder on the ground. And receiving, he had 45 yards. He had 176 all-purpose yards. Remember when we drafted Cam Akers and everyone had a collective WTF? Cam Akers, no Rams fan saw the Rams drafting Cam Akers. And our immediate reaction was a very visceral, what are we doing? That's terrible. Oh my God. It's how we do it on Twitter. We totally overreact. But yeah, Andrew, you're the Cam Akers guy. But rookie record, yeah. How bad do I think the Donald injury? How bad do I think that the AD injury is? I have no idea. But the fact that he was just standing out there, maybe he could maybe they gave him a shot and just said, "Dude, you're not playing in the game." Hopefully, it's a bruised rib and not a broken rib. I don't even know. But the Kupp thing is, first of all, if we had to do a Sophie's choice and like which one are we going to lose or which one would you prefer, I would prefer David Textel. Okay, I'll look into super chat. But David Textel, do you have a question? What is your question? I'll read it. No need to super chat right now. But the rib, if you had to choose between AD and Kupp, which one's going to miss next week? I'd go with Kupp, right? Because as much as I love Kupp and I don't want to miss Kupp, AD is the anchor of that defense. And I think he makes a bigger impact. I don't know how it's going to play out. Who are we going to play next week? I think we still got to figure it out. I mean, if Washington football team, if the Bears win, then the Bears will play Green Bay. But if the Bears lose, then we'll play Green Bay. I think that's how it is. Yeah. Hey, David Textel. Okay, what I'm thinking of doing, David Textel, is doing super chats, even maybe a Patreon, because in the off season we're going to have a lot of fun stuff, a lot of Zoom calls with you guys. I want to get more of you guys involved in the community. I need to buy a bunch of equipment because I'm completely revamping the studio, getting good mic, getting good camera, getting good lighting, just really upscaling the whole production. But I really want to do all that stuff. So Matt Gay, everyone. I mean, how awesome is Matt Gay? The Matt Gay is Zerline-esque to me. He's like young Greg the Leg. So let's think of a name for Matt Gay, because Greg the Leg, he had Legatron. So what can Matt Gay, what could his nickname be? And just don't go crazy pun with the last name. Okay, let's keep it classy. Okay. Taylor Aguirre, what's up, man? Matt Gay has been money. He was Matt Gay was a fifth rounder last year. Gay the Leg, pay the Gay. I mean, Money Matt. Yeah. I mean, God, imagine if we went into this game with Sloman. Actually, we wouldn't even have beat Arizona if we had Sam Sloman. But then again, Sam Sloman kicked the game winner, even though it was a doinker. He kicked a game winner for the Texans. The Gay Lord, that's pretty good. Money Matt, I think is the safe bet right now. But let's keep thinking about that. Okay. So what do you guys? Who stands out to you? I mean, and let me just rewind everything and let's just talk about Jared Goff, right? So when Wolford goes out, you're sitting there thinking, my number one thing I was thinking when Wolford went out was not even Jared Goff is in the game. It's like, who's our third stringer? And Blake Bortles wasn't active. Bryce Perkins wasn't active. So I'm thinking if anything happens to Goff's finger, or if his finger is just like totally like done, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? But luckily, Goff came in. He looked shaky. I even tweeted out, I said, this offense with Goff looks disgusting. It did look disgusting, but that's what an offensive line and a running game is for. And I also tweeted out that, how you always hear the Rams use play action, but they need the running game going so the play action is successful. So, it's everything is predicated on something else. So that running game is going and that running game is firing, right? And that play when they threw the touchdown in the Woods, run. Everything was a run. And then what do? They pull out the little schnagook, the play action, Kupp just dragging across the field out there. And it was the perfect call at the perfect time that was built off of a lot of the run game. If the run game is not going, that play action is probably not there. So, sorry, it's early. I don't have a long live stream in me today, probably another 10 minutes. But, yeah. Hey, Jake Klein, you got it. I hate Jamal Adams. I'm just going to say it. I hate Jamal Adams. He is athletic montages. You think we're going to lose to the Packers? I mean, do the Packers really scare anyone here? I don't think so. We got Jalen Ramsey on Devontae Adams, and we're going to neutralize Aaron Jones. So it's going to be Valdez-Scantling, Tanyan. Come on. Yeah, Adams is a dirty MFer. He totally is. Pete Carroll. You know, the one thing I don't like about COVID is that we got to wear masks. And when you wear masks, you can't see how much gum Pete Carroll is chewing. The last couple of games, we've been deprived of just him just working that gum like a madman. And I have a source who said, because I always wondered, is he just working one piece of gum till it's like cement by the end of the game, or multiple sticks? I have it on good authority that it's multiple sticks, and he takes it, and when he's mad, he'll take it out and just throw the gum, but then he's got another gum ready to go. Is he chewing gum right now with the mask on? I don't know. Is anyone chewing gum with the mask on? Can you breathe and chew and get all worked up and talk with the mask on? Anyways, I think we can run on the Packers. I'm not worried about the Packers so much. I'm just wondering, like, honestly, who's healthy next week for the Rams? This is why you want a first-round bye. The Rams had a first-round bye. No one's getting injured in this game, and Goff probably plays fully healthy. Hopefully he didn't have any setbacks with his thumb, because honestly, guys, I don't see John Wolford playing next week. And let's just have an appreciation for Jared Goff, right? I mean, he has had some stinkers this year. The dude comes in, you know his thumb isn't 100%. You know it. And he didn't have a lot of great throws, and he had some batted down things, but he didn't turn the ball over. He made a big play or two when he had to, and he threw a touchdown, and he played he was solid, and he showed emotion. Gute Nacht. Grüße aus der Schweiz. Horns up. Hey, the appendix. Vielen Dank. Gute Nacht. Schlaf gut. Yeah, I'm morgen. Yeah, I'm sleeping in tomorrow. I think I might actually sleep in this room on the couch back there, because I got kids and I don't want to be bothered. I need it. Everyone doubted Jared Goff. Cam Akers. I mean, that was a team win, guys. That was a team win. And, you know, like, it was just beautiful watching how we shut down Seattle. Shut them down. You know, when you see DK Metcalf, and DK Metcalf is a beautiful guy. He's got the nice, you know, eye black thing going here. He's got the nose rings. He's got the ring here. His hair is a nice color. He looks beautiful, but he's a baby, and he just can't handle the smoke. Can't. Yeah, he had that touchdown, but that was a blown coverage with linebackers chasing him. Go with the flow. Leonard Floyd. That's a good one. The pick six was so good. I mean, like, man. Darius Williams is good. What's up, Chemo? Hi from Switzerland. Man, you stayed up. How many people out there are not in the United States? See, I'm telling you guys, I had a buddy over here watching the game with me. There's tons of people all over the world watching Rams. You know, let me see here. I've been messaging lately on Instagram. By the way, everyone here, LA Ramstock on Instagram, give me a follow there, because seriously, you message me on there, I'm talking with you. I'm during the week, whatevs, laying in bed, chatting with you. Marco from Italy. Been talking to Marco from Italy. So, I mean, it's Los Angeles, California. Already following. I know you are, Little Luke Productions. Man, sorry. All the comments are coming in so fast. Okay, got seeing the follows come in here. Rob R. I haven't been banned. Can't stand Joe Buck. Yeah, it's Joe Buck. Come on. High Desert, California. Foreign Ramley. That's right. Chemo. Rams got you up all night. Like, here's the thing. I didn't want to live stream because it's late, but I can't go to sleep. So anyways, Let's just hope Cooper Kupp's injury isn't totally serious. Like if he misses a game, the Rams might be able to pull off a win in the next round, and if he can be around later in the playoffs, David Edwards. Let's just hope, all of them. It was interesting. We didn't have really any action to the tight ends today, so. That was quite interesting. I mean, we tried to get it out there. Trying to read the Go Rams. Anyone notice Heller hasn't been on his A game for the past couple of weeks? Heller. I love how energetic McVay is running down the side. He's got the juice. 34. Man, he's still got it. Yeah, Seahawks are hurting our boys. Yep. A calf strain for Kupp. Okay, if it's a strain, that's one thing. I mean, usually when you see a calf, then sometimes that's like that's an Achilles. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, Anthony Brooks, Glassboro, New Jersey. All right. Definitely better than Old Jersey or just regular Jersey. Hecker. Okay, Hecker. What happened to Hecker? See, that's right. Hecker hasn't been on his A game for the last couple of weeks. That is actually a good note out there. Hey, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. Like I said, everyone hit the thumbs up button on the live stream. Follow me on Instagram, LA Ramstock, or even on Twitter, Real LA Ramstock. Yep. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'll probably do another live stream sometime in the week. Earlier than this, and I'll also have an official game preview for whoever we're playing next week. So hopefully you guys just keep checking the socials and everything. Panama, thanks, Amir. Wow, I'm trying to think. You're probably the first person from Central America, so that's pretty awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Yeah, Jamal and DK are already watching the live stream. So Rob R, this is how it breaks down. So the Packers, basically, since they're the number one seed, what they do after this weekend's games is they reseed everything. So the Packers will play the worst seeded team. Right now, we're not the worst seeded team. The Bears are. So if the Bears win and beat the Saints, and they're still in the playoffs, then the Packers will play the Bears. If the Bears lose to the Saints, then we're the worst seeded team, and we'd play the Packers. So the Packers are either playing us or the Bears if the Bears win. That's how that's breaking down. So if they're playing the Bears, then we would be playing the winner of the Washington-Tampa Bay game, I believe. I think. Oof. Don't quote me on any of this stuff. Ooh, Mark Anthony Frazier, you're in Jamaica? Oh, man. Want to switch places? Seriously, it's like snowing here, man. Eric Peterson, Germany. Where from? Now, sorry, Eric. I might have asked you this already, so forgive me. But your father was watching from Cambodia, Salem, Oregon, Mexico. All right, that's right. I remember Orlando. Yeah, I don't know. And honestly, Danny, that's a great question. I don't know why Blake Bortles wasn't active. That is mind-boggling to me. I'm trying to think like who that other roster spot was. So Quebec City, why that other roster spot was so which one was so important. But Quebec City, that's pretty sweet. Everything does rely on Goff's thumb. I mean, hopefully this game. Louisville. Hopefully, this game did not do anything adverse to his thumb. Like he didn't get any setbacks with his thumb, and then his thumb can continue just the regular healing process. Get another week. We definitely need 3 quarterbacks active, and I have a feeling next week. I don't think Wolford's going to be one of them, so it's going to be Bortles and Bryce Perkins. Because I honestly was thinking if Goff comes in and he's like severely limited, and he even re-injures his thumb in this game, Then we have Johnny Hecker, Cooper Kupp, Cam Akers. Those are our quarterbacks. Like I actually thought we might even have to go to a wildcat, just have Akers and Brown and they're running wildcat. Josh Hockey. I do have I should make a Discord. I have a Flick. I'm on Flick chat, but I think I might guys, there's just so many, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, then I get a Discord, but hey, thanks Winslow for Prez. I appreciate that. And to be honest, everyone, I'm just gonna say this. I'm not a huge fan of the Seahawks. Don't like them. They're a rival, but their fans have been pretty classy this whole time. So if you see some Seahawk fans in the chat, just be cool because they're hurting. It's raw. It's emotional. Remember us after losing to the Niners and the Dolphins and the Seahawks last time. So, let's all just get along in here. That's right. Good call, Joy. When Warner hurt his thumb, that kind of was like the beginning of the end for him on the Rams, I feel. LJW, brother is a Rams fan. That's tough stuff. From Pennsylvania, Jets fan, but Sebastian Joseph Day is from your high school. All right. He was Rutgers, right? I think he was Rutgers, Sebastian Joseph Day, if I remember correctly. And Jets fan. So you must be rooting for us if you're a Jets fan because you hate Jamal Adams. Don't worry, we all do. Yeah. Apologize for Goff. It was a hard-fought game. That was a brutal game. At what cost? We won this game, but at what cost? Seahawks fans, if you look at the Seahawks comment on my last video, all of them pretty classy. I was on a crossover with Norb Cam the other night, and all of them were really nice. So do you think the Steelers have what it takes to go to the Super Bowl? I do because they have a good defense. Their running back situation is really weird, but I think that they could. I think they definitely could. But honestly, the Bills. I think the Bills are the Bills got the goods. I feel that's kind of my take. I'm feeling good about the Bills. But honestly, I felt the Seahawks would be the toughest matchup for the Rams. Maybe the Saints, because I feel the Saints are a more balanced team than the Packers. So right now, I think that I'm not really too intimidated by any team, depending on our injuries, right? If their D is healthy, the Bills could make the Super Bowl. How about do I think Wolford's injury is? Well, he had a neck injury and he was taken to the hospital. Do you guys see the picture of him in the ambulance? There was a picture on Twitter of him in an ambulance, and it just the neck injury. I don't have to tell you this guy tell you this, but that's not good news. I'm trying to find the picture here. Check this out. I'm going to put it up to the screen. This is. Does this make you feel good? I don't think he's active next week, guys. You know what I mean? I don't think he's active. But he was in the locker room after the game. I don't know, guys. It's too early to say. It's really too early to say about any of these things. Just a stinger. But is he okay? Little Luke, he came back. Is AD okay? I hope AD is okay. I hope so. Among Us Gamer, we're either playing Green Bay, but if the Bears win, we're going to play Washington Football Team or Tampa Bay. All right. Well, if he came back to the stadium, I'm feeling good. But what's going on with Cooper Kupp's knee? I need a doctor calling in the show right now. Wolford walked off. What's the chances we are drafting a new or trading for one next season? Oh, speaking of which, everyone, the Bears ain't winning. What about, I'm just going to say this real quick, Deshaun Watson. I haven't addressed this really since all this broke loose, but I'm just going to say this right now. The Rams are not getting Deshaun Watson. They are not getting Deshaun Watson. Because think of it like this. Even if you think the Rams have a lot of good assets to trade, like we trade Goff, we trade a first-round pick next year and a first-round pick of the year after that. The Rams could say, take Goff, take all of our picks, right? But if you're the Texans, you're not just going to do something because the Rams want to do it. You're going to do something that benefits you the most. And if I'm, and I hate to say this, but if I'm San Francisco and they have the 12th pick this year, Jimmy G on a last year of his deal, really, so they could actually cut him before the season starts and only have $2.8 million dead cap. But they could still trade Jimmy G, and then they have the 12th overall pick. So if you're Houston, would you rather have Jimmy G, the 12th overall pick, and maybe another first rounder? Or would you rather have Jared Goff with that contract and no pick this year? And what if the Rams finish, if they're a top 10 overall team next year, like a pick in the 20s? Why would Houston do that? Houston's going to do what's good for Houston. And I guarantee you what the Rams have to offer is not in Houston's best interest compared to what other teams can offer. And that's just it. It's not like, will the Rams be willing to do the deal? The Rams will totally be willing to do the deal. They just don't have what other teams have. But Watson has a no trade clause, and it all depends on where he wants to go. Well, the Rams could afford his contract, but they'd have to make cuts to other guys. Like Havenstein would probably be gone. Brockers, probably rework the deals with Kupp and Woods and AD. So listen, the Rams proved when they did all these extensions in the offseason that they can manipulate the cap, give guaranteed money up front, all these kinds of things. But, I mean, to be honest, I'd be like, do what you got to do to get Watson. But I just don't think the Rams have the best package for the Texans. I think the Texans could get it elsewhere. Yeah, and also if you're the Texans, you're going to basically just that's just tough telling your fans like, hey, we just got rid of Watson. That's not good. But the Niners do not have cap room, but if they get rid of Jimmy G and they restructure some guys, Trent Williams is not coming back. So the Niners also have Trent Williams and Richard Sherman are free agents. So excuse me. Okay, nothing major for Cooper Kupp. Knee contusion should be fine. Oh, David Textel. Man, what's up, Darkness? David Texel, you just really soothed me. Now I'm going to go to sleep, and I'm going to sleep good. Desmond Ridder, Mac Jones. Oh, guys, hey, this offseason, we're going to have a lot of fun. Like, maybe we should just do tons of mocks, talk about that all day. Reed, I made a good return now. I think I will fumble. Yeah, spicy misanthrope. Yeah, that was a big fumble. Leonard Floyd. Yep, Leonard Floyd is a man. Remember when we were talking about this at the beginning of the year? Where's our pass rush coming from? Leonard Floyd. Why did we spend on Leonard Floyd? And Goff can be fixed. Masanori, you think so? I don't know. So Josh, you think we need a MLB middle linebacker? That's not how Brandon Staley prioritizes defense. They don't have to put a premium. I think linebacker is kind of like the least important for them. They just want cornerbacks. We'll have Terrell Burgess back. Taylor Rapp. Who knows? Will Taylor Rapp be ready for next week? So if both sides of the ball play their best, we can win the Super Bowl. I'll tell you this, if both sides play their best, I think we can definitely make it to the Super Bowl, but I still have questions about the offense. I'm hopeful that this game with the Rams, where they scored 2 touchdowns offensively, they battled through a lot of adversity. I hope. Oh, look, Jode Boyd is here. Everyone have fun with this Jode Boyd guy. But I'm hopeful that this is some momentum for the Rams with their offense. I think having Whitworth back is just monumental. But yeah, any news on Aaron Donald? I don't know. I'm doing the live stream, so anything that anyone's got, just put it in the chat. Any news that you guys are hearing? Why don't the Rams play Xavier Jones? Because they have Cam Akers and Malcolm Brown. Yeah, Woods dropped a pass by Wolford, would have been an early TD. You know what? It was a little behind him. It wasn't the easiest play, but I would hope. Up until when Woods caught that, I was thinking regularly, I'm like, man, like Woods doesn't even have a catch. Doesn't even have a catch. But he made up for it. I'll take it. Henderson is on IR. He was injured against the Seahawks. So then Cardinals, then Seahawks. And then so if we win the next round, then he'd be eligible to come off IR. If his ankle's healthy enough, who knows? Like, I don't know. When can Darrell Henderson come back? The game after next game. So it would be the NFC championship game would be when he's eligible to come off. But it all depends if his ankle is well enough by that time. We don't need a linebacker. We need an offensive line and maybe one more quarterback and then one more receiver and then whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's just we need some depth at certain positions because guys will be moving on. Kupp, Moss, Adams. Yep. Every time Webster is running the ball, I always get nervous that he's going to lose it. That's true. Yeah, Webster is. I mean, he fumbled again. I mean, he was down. His knee and his elbow went down. But I mean, it's just like you can't really trust it, guys. Are we re-signing Leonard? It depends on how much he's going to ask for. I mean, I feel like they want to keep the band together, but we'll see. We'll see how that. Pete Carroll just said no hope for us until Donal is with Rams. Probably not on the Rams. Yeah. The Jamal Adams hit was dirty, and that's Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams is a punk. Hawaii loves Wolford. He'll be the man. Hey, I love Hawaii, and I love Wolford too. By the way, if anyone here's on LinkedIn, just go take a look at John Wolford's profile, man. It's like he does look like a financial analyst that's also like 18 years old in that picture. Yeah, let's see. Rooting for the Saints. Feeling confident. What's up, Julian? Feeling confident about the Steelers this season. I'm personally a Panthers fan. What do you think? I feel like the Steelers team has what it takes. Yeah, I mean, it's just their running back, and they lost some guys on defense. And even though they kind of own Cleveland, I could see Cleveland sneaking this game out. That fourth down with 2 minutes left. You mean the QB sneak? Not a fan. Just give him Malcolm Brown and let him power it in. So yeah, that's what I feel. But at that point, and I was kind of pissed that the Rams gave up that last touchdown to DK because I really wanted it to be 30-13. I really wanted it to just be a complete smackdown. But I mean, what does that say? The Rams go to Seattle. They have their backup quarterback in. He gets taken out in the first series. And they put in their starter, who's been melting down of late with a broken thumb and screws in the thumb, and they still win the game pretty convincingly. The Rams were in control the whole game. The whole game. That was a wire-to-wire deal. Cam Akers, I think, was just a little tender, and he had a lot of carries in that game. Yeah, not a fan of the sneak with his thumb. I totally agree with that. The Rams' second half defense was lights out. And Aaron Rodgers don't want to see us. Yep. Defense is championship level, period. I totally agree. 30-13. Look at you. Good job. We have our kicker for the future, Abel. I totally agree. Any news on Kupp? Someone said it was a calf strain, nothing serious. I got to do a lot of scouring the internet. Packers' run defense cannot handle us. Nope. Yep. McVay called some bad. And the Seahawks defense coming into this game was on a roll. And I knew running on them was going to be tough. And I'm really stoked at how our offensive line stepped up in this game. To me, the offensive line were the real heroes of this game, because you have quarterbacks behind you that get second string guys starting his first playoff game, second game ever. And then you have Goff coming in with the thumb, and also Goff. And the offensive line manned up. They manned up. Yep. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, listen, I'm beat. And I'm gonna hit the hay now. Been rolling for 40 minutes, but I really appreciate everyone for showing up. I'll try and do another live stream this week. Going to get out some more content, because this is great. And if anyone is stumbled across this but isn't a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. I guarantee you'll like it. Got a lot of cool people in here. Darius Williams, Player of the Year. Love Darius Williams. This is on it. Okay, so real quick, last thing I'm going to say. I don't care if the Rams never have another first-round pick again, because we've done an amazing job at picking and developing players and coaching them up. And Brad Holmes, the director of scouting, I hope he doesn't take a GM job with Atlanta or the Lions, because what we've got is good. So anyways, thank you, everyone. Seth Sr., Radioactive Man, Deepak Talwar, Jay Brown, Elo, Masanori, Don, Ruiz, Adam. Really appreciate that, guys. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy watching all the football tomorrow on Sunday. And I appreciate all of you. I'm super happy, because this is, as a longtime Rams fan, this kind of thing doesn't really happen ever. So thank you, Sean McVay, for making all of our lives so much more awesome and giving us something to look forward to. And I'm going to go tonight, say a little prayer for all the Rams players that are injured. And, Tampa's just scored. Totally forgot. Guten Nacht, Deepak. Hey, what's up, Cliff? I'm about to sign off, Cliff. You just missed me. But I'll catch you guys later. Horns up for Aaron Donald, Cooper Kupp, and all the injured guys out there. And as always, go Rams.